fellow folks of the YouTube and the Twitch channel. We are playing another donation deck. This one comes to us from the one, the only Sir Eccles, and we are playing some adventures with some new cards. We have Gumdrop Poisoner, also known as Tempt with Treats, which is, I'm not going to read all of these cards, but we'll go over the new one. So this is 1 mana instant, make a food token, and then it's a 3/2 lifelink that ETBs you give a thing -X/-X, where X is the amount of life you've gained this turn. Pollen-Shield Hare, 2/2 for 2 that pumps tokens, and then it has a little bit of a pump spell for 1 mana on the front half. We have Mosswood Dreadknight, which is 2 mana, sorcery, draw a card, lose a life, and then 3/2 trample for 2, and that when it dies, you can basically play it again. So we're using all these adventure cards, combined with Edgewall, Innkeeper, and Lucky Clover, which are not only the two best adventure payoffs, but also the two cheapest adventure payoffs. And we kind of also have this weird Knights package where we have Foulmire Knight, Mosswood Dreadknight, Order of Midnight, and Smitten Swordmaster are all Knights. I think those are the only Knights. Just doing a quick check. Yeah, those are the only Knights. So like a small Knight package with Smitten Swordmaster, but if you think about it, if you have 2 Knights in play and you have a Lucky Clover, you double up on the Curry Favor, that's 4 damage, and you gain 4 life. So you don't even need a ton to go off with Swordmaster plus Lucky Clover. And that is the concept of the deck, just playing adventures and payoffs, like a low-curve adventure deck. Don't know how this is going to go, but I like a lot of these cards in the deck, and I am at least excited to see how it does. This hand's fine. This might actually be a hand I want to lead on Foulmire Knight. Yeah, I think I do. Just want to get something into play, especially with this. I thought the bans were once a year. No, I think they said they're going to be doing, like, the emergency period after every couple of sets. We have lost the game. So we're dead. So that's cool. I guess I'll play Mosswood Dreadknight and pass. How do we ever beat this deck? Edge. We are 100% edge. I'm hoping they just forget it as Death Touch. Yeah, we got the removal in the sideboard order. It'll be fine. Not that our removal spells are doing much here anyways. Is this Cryptomancer? I guess it is Cryptomancer. Okay, well, let's go Clover Hair Raising. Target this, leave back Foulmire Knight. I mean, we're attacking for 7. It's good. I don't know if it's good enough. 7 ball. Okay, hear me out. Clover is a trap. That's possible. I mean, my only problem with not playing Clover is what's the point of playing all of these adventures? You need a high density of payoffs if you're going to justify playing with 30 adventure cards. What does the rest of your deck look like? Excuse me, if you don't play Clover. Cartouche. First strike, huh? I don't like first strike. The payoff card is advantage. This is not really what Pioneer's about, though. There's just a different thing going on in the Pioneer format, at least in my experience. I mean, I guess I can just do this. We can draw 2. Okay, let's draw 2. Let's do this. Smitten Swordmaster. I do have a lot of Knights in hand. This thing's also a Knight. So I think my line is land, Dreadknight, next turn, Foulmire, Midnight, Curry Favor. That deals them 8. That's, like, kind of close to lethal. If we draw a second Smitten Swordmaster, they might just be dead. I like how Nemanja's like Nemanja's 2 minutes ago. Okay, here we are. Clover is a trap. Nemanja now. Okay, Clover is nuts. I told you guys. Check the tape. Check the tape, chat. We got him. Wait, on that one? Why did they put it on that one? This thing doesn't have first strike, right? Am I missing something? I guess if they put it on this, I can just chump with Dreadknight, and yeah, they don't get a card. I feel like I'd rather trade with the Death Touch guy, I think. I do have to trade here, I think. Pretty sure. Still call you Nemi? Okay, gotcha. I'll call you Nemi then. Nemi! Giant Killer, that is not a knight. There are currently no giants to kill either. Alright, what's the best way to do this? Not a knight, 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 knight. Okay. And I have 5 mana. So... creature, creature, spell, spell. Or creature, 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 spell, I think. And I swing and kill the thing next turn. You want to save the Giant Killer? I was thinking about just, like, trying to tap it down. And also, like, if I save the Giant Killer, they can just go all in on this. No, this deck does not make any tokens. We're just playing this as, like, a pump spell that's good with Clover. Let's go Foulmire. Order of Midnight. Yeah, let's just go... Should probably attack first. No, they might have some kind of weird trick in combat. And I'd rather not lose the Dreadknight in combat and get my 6 damage while I can. What's up, Eccles? And then we go to combat, attack for 3, and then just play Giant Killer. Need to draw a second copy of Swordmaster. That would be ideal. Go to 18. And then we could tap down the Admirer next turn with Giant Killer. Swordmaster's kind of sick with Order of Midnight, because you can, like, play the spell half of this, play the creature half, block with it, and then just get it back with Order of Midnight. That's kind of cool. Alright, Microwave with the song request. In the queue. What does this deck do? It tries to get your opponent from 20 to 0. That is the goal of the deck. I'll just take this hit. The goal of the deck is to win the game. I know. Wow, crazy thought. Crazy thought. It's too much math. Win game. Win good. Win game good. Makes sense. Yeah, we're playing Abzan, win game good. There's an ad in progress. Adge. Everybody spam Adge for the ad enjoyers. Adge, 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 Adge. Concealed Courtyard. It's not ideal. I mean, we can just shove and hold up mana for Giant Killer, right? I have to hold up 5 mana, is that correct? I can't even read this, it's so small. Is it Ward 2? I legit can't read it. Yeah, Ward 2, okay. So I have to hold up 4 mana, which means I don't think I can play anything this turn. Yeah, I have 2 2-drops. What the hell is this? Why did they take a damage in combat? What were they trying to cast? Did they tap Mana Confluence and change their mind? Is that what happened? They have like a Cryptomancer or something? Okay, sure. That's fine. So we have to hope they don't have a ton of... we have to hope they don't have a lifelink aura in hand still. Because we can tap this idiot. They also can't use both Mana Confluences. They can only use one of these. I think we're going to win this game. Thanks, Bark. Park's got my back. Wish ward wasn't a trigger. It wouldn't matter that much, right? But you wish it was like, as an additional cost to target this card, your opponent has to pay 2 mana or something like that. How would you word it? Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. I mean, they're just dead, right? Opponent, you appear to be dead. Alright, what do we want against Boogles? Which one is Shrouded Shepherd again? Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. I think that's probably a little bit too slow. Definitely want Thoughtseize. Not sure about Fatal Push. Yeah, maybe Tear Asunder too. I think Poisoner is probably one of my weaker cards. I mean, I don't think I'm cutting Clover or Innkeeper. I could like trim a Clover because it is kind of slow, especially on the draw. I know it's weird. Giant Killer was good that game, but I think in the average game it's not that great. So I think I'm gonna cut the killers, and then we can cut like maybe cut one Order of Midnight or perhaps a Pollen-Shield Hare. I don't think I want Gobekon. The problem with Gobekon is all their cards are so cheap. Killer over Gumdrop. I could see that. That's probably a little bit better. Because at least Giant Killer, you can just, like, if they have a draw that involves the Toadstool Admirer, you can just play Giant Killer on turn 1 or something, and then just be able to use it later. Like this hand, for example, you could just, like, play the Innkeeper, and then cast the Giant Killer, hold up mana later in the game. Really did not want to draw a land there. Yeah, that's true. We'll probably do that if we go to game 3. Cryptomancer on turn 2 with no enchantments on the Admirer. Why would they load up the not hexproof creature? That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know. I don't really know why they didn't load up the. Jesus Christ. I don't know why they didn't load up the other creature. I mean, like. Yep, lands. Yep, lands. I just love lands. Did I ever tell you, chat? My favorite thing in Magic is lands. Did you know that? It's my favorite thing in Magic. Technically, you can't win the game without lands. Dude, this is like so aggressive. What if I just had a Fatal Push? Guess I'll take. Imagine if I just had a Fatal Push in my deck. When will the next BNR announcement be? We're not 100% sure, but I think it's October 16th. It's like halfway through October. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Well, let's do this. Let's not draw 10 lands again. Please and thank you. Yeah, maybe they just don't have the Kaya's Ghost form in their deck. That is a possibility. This hand looks good. I'm gonna keep it. Wait, this hand's actually kind of crazy, right? Innkeeper into Innkeeper Killer. I think we ignore the Clover. Yeah, I think we just ignore the Clover this game. Or we can save the Clover for a turn that we're going to go for this. When the visitor is generous. But how generous is he? You're going back on the Clover hate? Didn't you just say that you liked Clover? You gotta make up your mind, Nemi. You can't keep flip-flopping on me like that. I've never said that. I don't believe you. I think I'm supposed to Mosswood Dreadknight here, because next turn I want to go Clover into Hair Raising on the Trampler. I guess I could also pump this turn, but I kind of want to save this for next turn. I'm definitely going to play Dreadknight, for sure. Yeah, now we can just play Death Touch Creature. Just send everything. I don't really care if they trade. Pretty happy if they do. Man, double Innkeeper draws go kind of crazy here. Yeah, Innkeeper with this low of a curve is kind of just nuts. So next turn we can go Clover, Pump the Trampler, which is a 13 power Trampler. 5, 10, 13. There's like a pretty good chance we just have lethal next turn, especially if they don't have a lifelink aura here. Good chance they are Didge. This deck is sick. Was Innkeeper banned in Standard? No, Clover was banned in Standard. Is that right? I think Clover got banned. No, I think only Clover was banned. I don't think they ever touched Innkeeper. Sesam says I thought both. Let's take a look at the... we can look at the MTG ban list history. And there's like a wiki page for it. A fandom page. Banned and restricted cards timeline. Control F. Clover. Clover was banned in October of 2020. And then Innkeeper. Innkeeper is not on the list. So, yeah, just Clover. Okay, well, they have armor. No lifelink, though. Pretty sure we have lethal. Yeah, this should be lethal. No, that's just worse than doing it this way. Clover. Stephen Clover. I will raise some Hare. When the Hare has been raised, same targets. I think they have Fog. 13, 12, Vigilance, Trample. Any Foggers? Any Foggers in chat? No. Yep. To Gumdrop Poisoner? What? I didn't say that. It's kind of some creepy-ass art. Did I keep this in the draw? We 5-0'd the first League Oko. This one's close. Maybe it's not close. Yeah, it's probably not that close. Pike has said smash or pass, Gumdrop, poison or go. I'm going to refrain from responding to that comment. I'm just going to pretend that you didn't type that in chat and just move on with my life. Okay, on 6 I think we have to keep this. It's not great. We need black mana. Serious challenge decks 215, Doom Bills donation decks 34-0. I know. It's just like it happens every time. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. Poisoner is made of candy cane. Smash and place in mug of hot cocoa. Based. I think I played the 3-2 here. It's the Pendulum song. Pendulum! Chat, Pen best deck. Most of you probably don't know what those words mean, but trust, Pen best deck. Scale the Clover. I'm gonna pen 5. I would like to pen 5. Pen 3. They'll simply not find their combo. Well, there's a Storm Herald in the graveyard. There's also a Burning Anger. They have big shreds. Tomber, that's kind of a sus comment for you to say. Chat, everybody spam sus for Tomber. 2-4. How do I beat a 2/4? It's that Pioneer Dredge. No, they're like Storm Herald for Burning Anger Colossification. I think my plan is go +2/+2 on the Dreadknight, attack for 5, and then play Edgewall Innkeeper. Does that sound good? I guess I could also go Innkeeper and play 2 1-drops. Draw 2 cards. I kind of like pushing some damage this turn, though. Maybe that's worse. No, I think I like that better. Let's push some damage. Let's push a bit of damage. Attack for 5. Sounds like a Geometry Dash level. I played that game recently. It's kind of addicting. Even though I'm terrible at it, I get so mad. That would be some good stream content. Me just like tilting off playing Geometry Dash. Isn't that the point of the game? You're supposed to just get really mad at it. That was like the brief 2-day period where I played Only Up. I definitely got into spots when I was playing Only Up where I wanted to like throw my computer out the window. I can't play that game anymore. Still haven't beaten it, by the way. Not surprising. Yeah, it's always a skill issue. I get it. It's always a skill issue. Alright, draw a card. I need some help. Okay, that's kind of some help. So we do this one. And then this one here. Attack for 8. I would like to draw another copy of this card. That would be good. Not quite. So we raise some Hare on this. Play a land, attack for 8. I mean, they have the combo in the graveyard, so we just have to hope they don't have the Storm Heralds. It kind of feels like they do. Yeah, they're tapping mana pretty quickly. Alright, we're dead. Alright, Graveyard Hate, mod check. We appear to not have any Graveyard Hate. That's not good. This doesn't work, right? Or does it? If I kill the Colossification, it does, right? Because it checks last node info. I think it does. So they tap their thing, I respawn, kill the Colossification. No. What I'm saying, Sir Eccles, is if they only have, let's say they have exactly one Colossification, then, and one Inquiry, they put it on one creature, they have to activate, and then I can respawn and kill their Colossification. Giant Killer? See, I think Giant Killer does not work. Because Giant Killer removes their creature, but it would still check last known info. So I don't think this works. But I think Tear does because it makes the creature smaller before it resolves. Yeah, Killer does not work. Thoughtseize works, though. Thoughtseize definitely works. Could trim, like, a Clover, 2 Poisoners, and an Order of Midnight. Let's try this. I don't think I want Gobekon. I guess Gobekon's not bad against Storm Herald. It does make it cost 5. But, like, their deck is so good at finding more Storm Heralds. I need kind of an aggressive hand. Is this hand aggressive? Is there a reason we aren't playing any of the good adventures? Define good adventures. I'm not sure I understand the comment. It's kind of a strange question to ask. Doomwake, why is your deck full of bad cards? That's basically what you just said. Why don't you play good cards? Like Lovestruck Beast? So you're trying to keep the curve relatively low. So the concept here is Edgewall Innkeeper specifically is Edgewall Innkeeper is very good with a low curve of creatures. So when you add more 3-drops like Lovestruck Beast and Murderous Rider, you make your Innkeepers worse. So that's the idea. Jeez, I really want to take Shredder. I think I'm going to. I think I like taking Shredder there. Can play this next turn. It gives them so many looks. Beast has to be better than the 3-drop you're currently playing right now. Perhaps. I think Gumdrop Poisoner is maybe the most sus card in the deck. But it's also a new card and I want to try it out. So I guess I could go play Flyer, play Hair Raising. Yeah, that's probably best. Hair Raising the Flyer. Get in for 4. Did they hit a land? They didn't hit a land off the Wayfinder. That's good. So these right there, they played this, they played this. We know they have these 3 cards. Okay, there's the land. We have a lot going on here. Can send for 3. I'm not going to offer the trade here. I'd rather keep a creature in play, both for this and keeping a knight in play for the Swordmaster. Gather the pack. Chose Scrapwork Mutt. Okay. So they played this, they played this. They also... okay, they found the Colossification, so we are dead next turn. So we have to find either Thoughtseize or... That does not help. Alright, we died. Right? We know about Storm Herald. Yeah. Alright, good beats. Good beats. We're a landlord over here. We got more land than the United States government. I don't think his hand's good. I'm gonna ship it. His hand looks better, I think. Is it better? It's not really better. I think my curve is low enough that I can just put back a land with this hand. And then I go turn 1 Guidemother, turn 2 Clover, turn 3 try to hit for 5. Curry favor for 0, let's go. Why can't these be knights? We're basically playing a lore deck, right? This is actually a lore deck, or as close as we're going to get in Pioneer. Of the current, like, Tier 1 Pioneer decks, are there anything that you could consider a lore deck? Trying to think. Not really. Watery Grave, pass. Is that, like, shitty blue-black control deck? Kinda seems like it might be. Alright, no Spell Pierce. Consider. Lore. L-O-R-E. Lore. Lore deck. Like, this deck is very flavorful, you know? Could be rogues. Are we casting Gift of the Fae and then losing to Fatal Push? I mean, like, what's my other play? Play a 2-1 lifelink? And a Giant Killer, I guess? Could also just pick up Jegantha. I kind of want to save these dudes in case we draw Innkeeper. I'm just going to pick up Jegantha. It's not, like, a good turn. I'm also not attacking, just in case they have the rogue. They definitely could be rogues. Like, I just want to get more information on what they're playing. They keep putting cards on top. Put a card in your graveyard so I can know what you're playing, please. Okay, that's more likely to be control than rogues, I think. But I mean, you know, it still could be rogues. Alright, I just kind of have this... I kind of have the read that they're playing control. So let's just attack. See what they do. They have Shark Typhoon. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Just play 2 things, though. This matchup has got to be bad. Yeah, confirm not rogues. Rogues would definitely not be playing Shark Typhoon. Alright, well, I guess we get to draw 2 cards. Could be worse. Yep. Draw 2 cards. See, you got annoyed with me not letting him cook last night? Yeah. Let them cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Kind of just want to play this again. Alright. Let's just keep doing this, I guess. Mosswood, yeah, too slow. I mean, this is like one of the matchups where you have time to Mosswood, because their deck just doesn't do anything. They don't take any game actions that are relevant, so you just have infinite time to keep doing this. This is by far the best matchup for this card, because their deck is just so dirtily. But I would argue against most of the Pioneer format, you don't have that kind of time, on average. I might just do this. Yeah, well, let's just keep doing this. And then even if they counter this, we still get a 2-for-1, because they counter this when we get a card back. Good against Rakdos. It's less good against Rakdos because drawing cards against Shieldred is kind of sketchy, and you don't have, like, a ton of removal spells for Shieldred. Sure. Let's play... I guess I can just do this. Get back Dreadknight, Guidemother. So this one's targeting Dreadknight. Let's get back Guidemother. Back my phone issues, only working on Wi-Fi. Big Sag. Big Sag. We did 5-0, yeah. We 5-0'd with the Grixis Shadow deck. Yeah, I mean, these exchanges are fine. We're up a card in every single one of these trades. So we're already up 3 cards on them. I guess they got a 2-for-1 with this. So, well, not really, because we cast the Dreadknight, so we're still up, like, at least 2 cards on them. And they still have no pressure. Like, what are they going to do if we just keep attacking them with a 3-2? Grind them into the dust. Like, it's a little boring playing against control, because I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. It's fine. Is it Juicy J time? I have 3 cards in hand. Let's actually just, like, loop Altar of Midnight. Yeah, we can go here. This one's targeting Order. Slight mistake. Oh, I thought I mean, this is actually... Oh, no, this is horrible. Right, because this one's not going to resolve. I misclicked. Well, alright, well. I guess we'll do it again. Okay. I should have the original target Dreadknight and the copy target Order of Midnight. So this way, if they counter the copy, then we still get to resolve this, and you know what I mean? Yada yada. Yeah, this is basically just Splinter Twin, right? I'll cast a flyer, I guess. Sure. I mean, I might be a little bit scared if they have, like, a Shark Typhoon this turn. That could be a little sketch. But man, just, like, looping Order of Midnight is so sick against these decks. It's really nice. This card's looked impressive, in this match at least. Your Moto just crashed. No. Are you on the McDonald's Wi-Fi? It's your internet? Yeah. You gotta get on the Panera Bread Wi-Fi, not the McDonald's Wi-Fi. I've been told it's a lot better. The end. Oh, I'm getting memed on. Chat, I'm getting memed on. Yeah, bruh, indeed. Opponent put bad card in deck. Actually getting memed. Wi-Fi is kind of pay to win. Are they dead? No, they're not quite dead. They're close. Actually, they might be dead. Let me do math. So casting. I mean, they could have Fatal Push still, right? They have 3 cards. I mean, I can't really play around Fatal Push, right? Just kind of is what it is. Okay, well, they don't have Fatal Push. So I guess we can just go deeper, right? If they don't have Fatal Push. Same targets. Hmm. Hmm. Well, guess we'll play this. We could chump block and get it back next turn. I don't think I'm shocking here. I guess, no, let's just play the Order of Midnight now. Let's get back Order Killer, I think. Yeah. So this one's targeting Order. This one will target Killer. We'll just get both back. And then I'm definitely going to chump block this turn. Is this a new version of Adventure Deck? It is. It actually is. New deck, real. Real and true. I'm going to block this turn. We're just going to grind him out. New and real and pog and based. Yeah, but Pioneer is just in a different spot where 4-mana removal spells are just not. You can't spend 4-mana auto removal spell. It's just not. You can't do that. I think that card is just not playable. 3, 4, 5, 7 mana. Maybe I start with Giant Killer. We could have a second Shark Typhoon. Yeah, different time for Vraska's Contempt. I could just order back 2 chump blockers. What if I did this? What if I went order? Get back 2 chump blockers. Thank you, Giant Kill. I don't want to cast it now. I want to wait to see if they have a second Shark Typhoon. Come on. Oh my god, that's so gross. Ugh. God damn. And they can flash it back too. God, that's sick. That's actually sick. It's probably a 1 of 2. I played any Golgari mid-range and Pioneer yet? No, but I did see one that 5-0'd a League recently that looked pretty interesting. I'll probably try it at some point. Okay, well now that they're tapped out, I'm going to Giant Kill. Kind of awkward that because the copy resolves first, I don't actually get the original. God, that was such a beating. That was just like for my entire life savings right there. That Cling was so devastating. Yeah, really unfortunate that the Giant Killer fizzled itself because of Clover, and it's not. It's a mandatory effect. You can't choose to not copy. Which is another reason why I wanted to see if they had a second Typhoon, because if they did, then I could just let them cycle and kill both. You could do it at FNM. That is true. And now all of a sudden they're just back at 21. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one to win. And we have no Mosswoods either. We could time them out. They're playing somewhat slow. Just put it into Adventure, no one will notice. Yeah, that's why I'm saying you can only do it at FNM. It's an FNM play. Jegantha. I think I hold the Swordmaster. Definitely got a little punished by playing the Takenuma. We can kill it with Night. Kill what with Night? Combat. Attack you. Angelic Herald. Herald. Alright. I'm off this game. You win. I'm dead. I'm dead. You win. You win. You win. You win. You win. You win. Blue-black control, huh? Dude, what is wrong with Moto today? Moto, hello? Moto, go home, you're drunk. Alright, Thoughtseize coming in. Dude, it's so laggy. Gobakon coming in. I think Giant Killer should probably come out. Could bring in Tear Asunder. Killer's kind of mid. Guidemother's kind of mid. All my 2s are great. This card's kind of mid too. Could do like this. Yeah, let's just go no Tear Asunder. I'll keep in 2 Gumdrops, just because I don't want the Tear Asunders. Honestly, I think I'd just rather have the 1-drop at that point. Yeah, let's do this. Leave Guidemother. Yeah, I like this. This looks good. And just no Tear Asunder. I'm gonna have to restart after this match. Moto is so laggy right now. I'm gonna keep Thoughtseize Clover. I kind of wish the Clover was Innkeeper instead with this particular hand. But if we can find a Mosswood Dreadknight, this hand goes kind of crazy. Is it just me or is Clover not great in this deck? I mean, Clover was absurd that game. Like, in the first 4 turns of the game, I was up 4 cards on my blue-black control opponent only because of Clover. Like, if it wasn't for Kling, I would have won that game easily. Kling was the only reason I lost that game. If they didn't have it, I would just keep looping Order of Midnight over and over again. And I would just bury them in cards. No, Clover was nuts in that game. I don't know, are we watching the same game? I can't tell. I think we are. Any thoughts? / have I tried Callous Sellsword? I haven't tried it yet. I have not tried it yet, but I am going to play it at some point. Just not yet. Soon. TM. Let's just double spell here, I think. Double spell sucks if they drew exactly like Black Source into Meathook Massacre. But I think otherwise we're fine. Let's have the original target Guidemother. I mean, I guess it's irrelevant. If they have a removal spell, they're going to just keep us off the Hare anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I guess everything is instantly better if doubled. Yep, double. Yep, double. Okay, so I want to sacrifice... The original is targeting Guidemother, so I'm going to sacrifice the Swordmaster. Play this, play Thicket, attack for 2. I played the Castle. Need to find a Mosswood. Mosswood goes so crazy. Any Mosswooders? Anybody up wooding their moss? Or mossing they wood? I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? What did you just do? As Talion the Kindly Lord enters the battlefield, choose a number between 1 and 10. The number is 2. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number, that player loses 2 life and you draw a card. Sure. Sure. I will not trigger your Talion. 1 should have been the number. Yeah, maybe they just don't know our deck that well. They're gonna trigger off of the Guidemother. Actual Talion jump scare. Talion, my friend. Talion, my friend. It's like tally ho, but instead of ho, you're on. She tally my on. Okay, there's the Dreadknight. There is the Dreadknight. I guess we... I think we want to Guidemother first. Let's do it this way. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to target the same creature. Could have targeted this. Let's do it this way, I think. I'll get them a lot of cards off this Talion. I don't love this. Why is it sorcery and costs 2 mana? What, Guidemother? I mean, I think this card would be a little bit too good as an instant. God, there's so many 2s. So many 2s. I mean, I did laugh about Talion, but we're kind of getting destroyed by it. Gobakon? I don't want to trigger this thing again. I guess I just can't avoid it. Yeah, we're just getting destroyed by Talion. The end. Everybody chat, come on. It's the end of the game. At least we got the Faerie Godmother from exile. They couldn't end that. Adventures, so 5-head, they play around the end. Love to see it. Good deck building. I don't know how I win this game. I'm only allowed to play 2 2-mana spells the rest of the game. And, like, the only way I can grind them out is cast this over and over again. Yeah, we just can't win. My deck apparently cannot defeat Talion the Kindly Lord. So there you go. If your FNM is infested with Adventure Tribal, then there you go. Talion. Yeah, maybe better than Gumdrop. Alright, what's the worst that could happen? This hand can definitely never fail. 0 chance this hand fails. There is no universe where this hand does not work out. Unless my opponent is playing Talion. Main deck Talion. I think I'm going to save the Guidemother. Ooh. Do we have a Golgari mid-range gamer? Perhaps. I got Clovers for days. I got plenty of these. Need to board in Lost Legacy to snipe the end before they can cast it. Yeah, I just can't ever beat the end. Ooh, a fellow Mosswood gamer. I would love to draw that card. Easy. Maybe I should have played one of these creatures this turn. Yeah, maybe I should have. Play out the killer, and then I can go... Yeah, play the killer that turn, then I can go draw 3, attack for 6 or whatever. Well, I guess we can go draw 3, and then play Giant Killer, probably. That's on Questing Druid. You can't afford a 4th color. I don't think so. Oops. Giant Killer, play Courtyard tapped. Are they dead next turn? They might just be dead next turn, or at least close to it. Another Mosswood, yeah. Ah, don't hold up Fatal Push. Stop, don't Fatal Push me. Stop, no! How could you? Double Clover goes so crazy. Okay, I'm definitely playing this. Question is, what else am I casting? Probably one of these. Yeah, I mean, I have... No, I mean, I wanted a second creature in play. No, that was probably stupid. I mean, I guess I have both of these. I could have also played this as a creature, maybe. I'm gonna turn my light on. Chat, don't forget, September all month long, 25% off of all new subs. If you feel so inclined, of course. Liliana of the Veil. Yeah, I think I maybe should have played the Swordmaster. I don't have a lot of knights. I only have one. Def take 3. 4x0. No, this is a knight. Oh, they're discarding. Now they're definitely dead. Wait. If I discard Swordmaster, play Clover, this. So this is 8, 16. Yeah, we discard Swordmaster. This is going to be a lot of damage. Yep, boat. Alright, 1, 2, Clover. Chat, somebody do the math. How much damage is this? It's a lot of damage. Yeah, a metric ton of damage. God, this is sick. So sick. So much damage. Oh my god. Lucky Clover goes so deep. Miss damage. Oh, I could have played the Guidemother too, yeah. I could have styled on them a little bit. Alright, black-green mid-range. What shall we bring in? Black-green mid-range. Fatal Push is not that great against Mosswood. I could just submit. Could bring in a third killer for Shieldred, maybe. Let's trim one Gumdrop for a third killer, just to hedge against Shieldred. Is Greasefang still a thing these days? Yeah, it is. It's still very powerful. You just have to dodge the leyline gamers. There's a lot of Phoenix going around, so more people are playing leyline sideboard. Therefore, I think you have to just hope to dodge the leyline gamers. This hand is excellent. I'll keep. Tapped O Tomb. Alright, we're probably going to take a lot of damage this game, but it's fine. Up this Mana Confluence. I could have slow rolled the Innkeeper, but then I'm just not doing anything on turn 1. And they're likely just playing a Dreadknight or something. Get back Blooming Marsh. Okay. Now we play Clover. Again, kind of awkward to cast Alter Fate when you only have one creature in graveyard because the original copy fizzles, and therefore you don't get to adventure it. Okay, that's not bad. Now we can just discard whatever and get it back. Are they Greasefang with Knight? I mean, we did see a boat last game. They definitely could be. I guess that wouldn't be the most surprising thing. Okay, now what? We could go Alter Fate, get back the 2 dudes, play Innkeeper. If I play Innkeeper, they downtick Liliana. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, let's just do that. Two mana, draw 2. This deck grinds so well. Don't play Innkeeper. I want to use my mana. Like, I have so much stuff to do with my mana that I just want to use it. I don't want to keep time walking myself. I know they're going to downtick, but I think that's just okay. I need to start using my mana efficiently. It's bad. Yeah, I mean, they showed us Bolt last game, but now they have Chariot. They might just be Greasefang. We're, like, extremely dead this game. I think I do it this way. Yeah, I don't know if I should play Clover this turn. Do I have lethal next turn if I play Clover? Well, no, because they're going to downtick, right? This would be 8. This is 14. It's only 14 if I play Clover. They can also just downtick. But I think we have to do this anyways. Guidemother. I don't have enough mana to go Gift, Guidemother, and double Raising unless I rip a land. But that's still only 17 damage, and they're still 20. I can deal them 17 if I draw land. Take this. Have to, I can't block. Just watch this dreams come true. And again, this also presumes they don't downtick Liliana or just have a removal spell in hand. Oh yeah, they can also just uptick. Right. I'm gonna scoop if they play boat, and I think that's why they shocked. No? Okay. I'm at 10? Why did they shock? I mean, I just can't really play around anything anyways, right? I guess we can go Gift, Guidemother, Hare, attack, leave back Guidemother to block. I think that's my only way out of this. Yeah, I think this is my only way out. I hope they have nothing. Because then this way they're going to be taking... Looks like they're going to be taking nothing, because they have something. Yes, the classic let all of your stuff resolve and then cast my removal spell. I mean, I have to go all in. I can't play around any cards. Same targets. Do I have to block? No, I don't have to block. But I probably should block. I think Mosswood is an instant. Maybe. Maybe that's why they shocked. Okay, not dead. Not dead. We're dead to a Swift Breeze. But maybe they just won't have a Swift Breeze. Okay, get rid of the Hare. I guess we don't even have lethal because we lost the Hare. Yeah, they are dead to a lot. Not really a lot, right? We only have 8 pump spells, and we've gone through 4 of them, so we only have 4 outs to kill them. Oh, I guess the Swordmaster kills them? Yeah, Swordmaster kills them too. I thought they were going to downtick too, because they put me in this weird spot where I can either sacrifice my worst creature but then can't block, or I sacrifice my better creature, and then if I chump block, I have nothing in play. So I thought they would downtick too. Okay. Still not lethal. Right? Crew hit me for 6. Not dead. Alright, I'm at 1. What is your last card? Now Swordmaster's not an out. Right? Yeah, Swordmaster's not an out. Okay, I mean, you could have just cast that pre-combat. you could have just cast that pre-combat opponent. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I love playing Magic Online. Magic Online is so much fun when people slow roll you. I love it. It's fun. Ice Cream's so good. Am I, like, going insane or something? I must be going insane. Alright, play first. Why does that happen? I don't know. People just, like, don't think. I think people just don't really think about their plays. This hand's good. I like this. If people just took a moment to maybe think a little bit, maybe they thought too much. Maybe they went into the tank a little bit too much. Temple Garden tapped. Oh, hello there. Okay, I'm going to leave it the flyer, I think. And then just double spell next turn. Leading with the flyer is better if I draw a pump spell next turn. Yeah, they overcooked a little bit. That's what happens when you leave it in the oven too long. Vanishing Verse. Well, Order doesn't get that back. Kind of want to double Innkeeper here. Yeah, let's double Innkeeper. I like that better. They Lily Downtick will just sack the Order. We still kind of think they're maybe playing Greasefang. I honestly don't know. Like, they have Chariot and Boat and Liliana, but they haven't shown us a single, like, Grizzly Salvage or any other self-mill yet, so not 100% positive. But it kind of seems like they could be. Okay, I don't think it's worth getting in the damage. Let's just do this. I could cast Curry Favor for a single point of damage. Just don't think I want to do that. Okay, draw 2 more cards. Sure. Why not? Just give me more stuff. God, they're gonna have some kind of sweeper, aren't they? Like land Meat Hook for 2. And then I cry. There's a lot of divinations. Well, now they're Ancestrals. Okay, I don't give a shit about that. Good chance we can kill them this turn. We're gonna draw 4 for 2 mana. Chat, type a 1 in the chat if you would spend 2 mana to draw 4 cards. Wait, did I just click on the wrong card? Oh, never mind. I had to cast the creature half first. I'm dumb. I meant to just cast the creature half. What am I doing? I thought I had Clover out. Whatever, it's irrelevant. Maybe it's not irrelevant. Chat, why is nobody typing? You guys gotta be more active. I'm getting lonely over here. I also tapped horribly. Yeah, at least spam Joel, you know? I just want to F6. Several people are typing. Chatting. I probably could have killed them. I'm just like... I accidentally clicked the wrong... I meant to just cast the Dreadknight and not the Adventure half. We are speechless at your immaculate play. True. Very true. That is unfortunately not sufficient. I don't believe that is sufficient. Because we can just pump the Trampler. Okay. So let's cast this first, I think. That's not lethal. We need to find a second... Need to find a second one of these, right? I mean, I guess the other line is just cast this, which is not lethal this turn, and hold up Giant Killer. Which is also probably fine. Just, like, pump this, hold up Killer. Yeah, that's probably safer. And then we could try to find lethal next turn. We go to 3, then we just tap this. Like, I could have also played an Order of Midnight instead of holding up Killer. I like this. Yeah, at least spam Joel. That's the least you could do for me. Alright, 2 and 2. Spike doesn't occur to me as a 7 TV gamer. He's not a real streamer. If you want to be a real streamer, you have to have 7 TV. I think he knows this. Concealed Courtyard. Mirror match? Mirror match real. I'm just gonna lead with this, I think. And then I can go this on 2, draw 2 on 3. I think that's fine. Could be a Greasefang strategy. They don't have green mana though, so they can't play Salvage. Clover. When the Clover is lucky. When the Clover is, in fact, lucky. I mean, they may not be Greasefang. Graveyard Trespasser. Pretty good against my Mosswood Dreadknight. Let's draw 2. I guess I want to get the Giant Killer down. I think... Oh, this is really bad if they play Shieldred. I'm just going to pass. Hold this back to trade. I kind of like this deck. I do kind of like this deck. It does feel like there's something within this shell of just like low curve creatures and relatively low curve spells with both Clover and Innkeeper. It's kind of felt decent. Speaking of the devil, so now we can go Innkeeper, Forest, play this draw card. Go here, draw Uno. Double spell flips this back. And then even if they kill Mosswood Dreadknight, that's good too. We can just draw a card off that. Even if they kill Mosswood Dreadknight, they have to attack to exile it, so I don't cast it again, and then we can just trade with Foulmire. Still no attack. We'll wait. Curry Favor for 8. Yeah, the Curry Favor is going to go crazy next turn. We get to go Curry Favor, Innkeeper, cast this, draw 2. Deal them 1,000,000 damage. Okay, they have Verse. Still have 2 nights left. This is night number 3. Well, turns out drawing a bunch of cards against Shieldred, not the best. Well, Joldred, huh? Joel. 5 mana. I think I'm still doing this. 1, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could go... We don't have to draw cards this turn, right? I could just go... Clover, Favor... Tap land, pass. Next turn, Innkeeper, draw 2. Yeah, I want to do this. We can also play an untapped land to hold up... You can play an untapped land to hold up the Giant Killer and tap this. I kind of like that. Let me just pass. Ideally, we draw another Curry Favor next turn, and then we can go super deep. Tandy, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody, from Tandy's stream. We're playing a little Abzan Adventures. This is kind of a really sweet deck list. I've been relatively impressed with this deck so far. It needs a little bit of work around the edges. Like, we're playing the new card Gumdrop Poisoner. That card has not felt that good. But the rest of the deck definitely shows some promise. Thanks again for the raid, buddy. Appreciate that. If you're new to the stream, hit that follow button. And don't forget, September, throughout the entire month of September, new subs are 25% off. So if you want to help support the stream, help support the content that I do every single day, would greatly appreciate it. Obviously not necessary, but if you have the bandwidth. Okay, that's not bad. Is that lethal? It's got to be lethal, right? Because we could tap their blocker. Is that legal? Well, it is legal in the Pioneer format, if that's what you're asking. So we go Innkeeper first. Yeah, we'll make it legal. I think I can even beat a removal spell, right? Because I can target 3 different things. So we go... No, do it this way. Tap this. Play Knight first? Yeah, I'm going to play the Knight first. Discard this. Play this. Play Smitten Swordmaster. Take 1,000,000 off Shieldred, but that's fine. Because we don't believe they're getting another turn. Is this also lethal? How many knights do I have? One. I only have 3 knights. So this is 9 damage plus 3 is only 12. So that's not lethal. So yeah, let's do it this way. Let's just target 1 each. So we're targeting this. We'll target this. We'll target this. Dude, that was sick. That was sick. Oh boy. And now even 1 removal spell doesn't save them because they still take 14. God, that was sick. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. If that doesn't deserve a sub, I don't know what does. Alright, black-white stuff with Joel. We need Giant Killer for Joel. The Joel Killer. I feel like that's it. Trim a Gumdrop Poisoner, call it a day. Yeah. Our deck is kind of already well built for these kind of mid-range fights. That was hot. You got to admit that. That was sick. Truly a turn of all time. I mean, you could try. But what would be the reason to build it in Modern? Like, what are the upgrades you get? Besides just a better mana base. Well, thanks, Ringus. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the kind words. You know, it's comments like that that really hit home. You know, I do this every day, and some days I wake up and think that I'm doing things wrong, and I always think I could be doing stuff better. And I really do appreciate those words. Doom loves in the chat. There's always room to improve, you know. Jegantha! Okay. So this hand goes turn 1, draw spell into Dreadknight. This hand seems good enough. This has 3 knights too, which is nice. It's the highlight of your evenings. That's an honor. That's definitely an honor. No, not my Dreadknight. Come back! Not my Dreadknight. No! Do I hold the Foulmire? No, I don't think so. I think I just want to play it. I honestly don't even know who's playing. Because I know I have no fantasy players going tonight. So I just actually don't even know who's playing tonight. I'll wait on this. I might just cast it for 1 next turn, and then play a 2-1. Vikings Eagles. Should be a good game. I'd probably take the Eagles. Well, I mean, if we're betting money on the game, then I would take the Eagles. Time for a 3-2. I don't know why I played that land. I should have played the fast land. I guess I want more black mana in play. Converted me to an Eagles fan? No. Absolutely not. Like, I mean, I want the Eagles to lose. I'm just being realistic. Alright, this seems kind of tough. I think we do this. That feels bad. I'm gonna hold this for next turn. It's kind of the problem with this deck is when you don't draw Clover or Innkeeper, it's really hard to keep up with almost anything because, you know, when you don't have those cards, most of your cards they're not that powerful. They're only powerful when you draw the payoffs. Like that. Black, green, draw card. It's kind of a payoff. Not directly a payoff. Well, let's do this. Let me go Temple Garden, play Dreadknight. Now they can just kill the Dreadknight in exile with Trespasser. Trespasser's really good against us. Really, really good against us. Because they can just, like, they don't have to, they just easily deal with the Dreadknight. I do have a basic to fetch, thankfully. Banishing versus the Innkeeper. I guess we'll do this now, just so I can gain 4 life. Go to 14. We're doing stuff. Stuff and things. That's rough. That's bad. Alright, good card. Good card! One time! I guess we can pass, flip the Trespasser, and then Giant Killer it. Or I could just play a bunch of spells this turn. I think... I feel like play a bunch of spells is a little bit better. White, green... Yeah, let's just play our hand. Get a little punished if we draw... I think I'm going to save the Giant Killer in case they have Shieldred. We get punished if we draw Innkeeper, but now we can kind of sort of race. Maybe. At least have a chance of racing. And maybe if they have Shieldred in hand, they're like, okay, well, I'll just attack. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And then we just, they play Shieldred, we upkeep, kill it, attack for 5. Maybe that helps. Alright, well, let's go to combat. Attack. Looks like they have a removal spell. Jesus! Wandering Emperor jump scare. Okay. Actual Wandering Emperor jump scare. 11. I feel like we are not winning this game. Sorry, we get game 3. I feel like we should have a decent matchup against these kind of other fair decks. Our deck just grinds so well. If we can find the payoffs, that's, obviously the most important part. I think we lost this game because we didn't draw a Clover. We drew 1 Innkeeper and got a card out of it, but if we just had a Clover, I think we would have easily won this game. All right, game 3. This hand seems fine. I think we don't play the Innkeeper on 1, and we just go Innkeeper, Guidemother on 2, then we can go draw a card on 3. I think that's the plan with this hand. Just nothing on turn 1. Because playing Innkeeper is bad if they have Fatal Push. I feel like this deck has too many lands. I think we're on 22, right? 22 or 23, I can't remember which one. Let's take a look. You can find that on the deck list on the extension, but I'll take a look now. Oops. 22. Yeah, I didn't play her on Thoughtseize. Let's go Guidemother. Can play this next turn. Because we can end of turn, make a food. Make a 3/2. Feels like an 18. Everything costs 2 but Gumdrop, and you draw so many extra cards. Your third and fourth lane without the draw. Yeah. 18's a little low. I was thinking 20. 20 I think is reasonable. But I agree. 22 might be a little bit too much. Because the curve is really low. What is that doing in the deck? What's that card doing over there? Ooh. Okay, now we can just go Clover, and then Gift of the Fae, both of these. In case they have Fatal Push, I should target the original copy on Poisoner, because they can't push Poisoner. And then if they push this, I don't care, because that's the copy is targeting it. I just want this to resolve. How was the fantasy football matchup week 1? I didn't lead the league, but I did win. I did win week 1. It was actually kind of close. It came down to Monday night, where I was up 14, or excuse me, 24, and he had Josh Allen and Kincaid, the rookie Buffalo tight end. And thankfully, the Bills did not do that well. We'll just say that. The Bills did not do that well. Ooh, Vigilance, huh? Okay, so I could gamble and try to draw a land here. I want to give my creature Vigilance because it plays around Emperor. Question is, do we gamble on not drawing a land? I get 2 looks. But if I use Profane Insight and miss on land drop, I can't go Guidemother into Hare. I guess I could just go Hare Raising, attack for 5. Yeah, that's honestly fine, even if I brick. I had Tyreek Hill. It turns out that Tyreek Hill is a very good NFL football player. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but Tyreek Hill, pretty good at football. Pretty good. I drew a land. All right, nice Emperor. Oh, they had a Gonjo? They didn't have Emperor. Well, they had both, right? Because they shocked that turn. God, that's unfortunate. I guess I could have played around that by just playing Guidemother and not... Yeah... Just not attacking that turn. Maybe that was better. Get a little punished, because I played around Emperor. You too, hobby. 3, 4... I mean, I guess I just play all 3 of these. And then hold up the Poisoner end of turn. Yeah, let's do that. Make food EOT. Yeah, I'm gonna EOT make a food. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure their last card is Emperor. I mean, I'm still going to block with Foulmire Knight just to force it. Because they have to Emperor to give it first strike. This is just whatever. Yeah, this is totally fine. I'm okay with this. Go make a food. Make 2 food. So, -6, excellent amount of life you gain this turn. So I can crack 1 food and give their thing -3/-3, which is not quite good enough. I guess I can save Gumdrop Poisoner to kill a Wandering Emperor token. We can go Ping Emperor for 1. And then go pick up Jegantha. Play Temple Garden tapped. Pass. End of their turn, crack 1 food. Just draw Order. Yeah, we gotta draw something good. Order would be insane here. Order goes so crazy. Right, take 7, that's fine. Hill is the Fury of Football, so back to Magic. Basically, yeah. I don't know what this card does. 2/2 Menace. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, if it has fewer than 4 counters, put a counter on it. Then if it has exactly 4 counters, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay, well I guess I'll just kill that. Alright, give me a good card. That is, unfortunately, not a good card. So kill this. Question is, do I attack? Kind of want to just chump block with this instead. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just chill. Okay. Well, if they draw a removal spell, we're dead. Man, our draw step was so good. We drew a lot of lands that game. Jesus. I mean, even though we got horrendously flooded that last match, this deck still looked pretty impressive. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of Gumdrop Poisoner. I think that card can probably go. Somebody suggested Cheeky House Mouse. I think I'd probably try that moving forward. I wouldn't also hate cutting. I think 4 Order of Midnight is possibly too many. although it does go pretty hard with Clover, and it's a knight for Swordmaster, but I would definitely try the House Mouse over this. I'm trying to think if we can fit a third killer into the main. Oh, you can shave a land, right? So my changes would be cut this for cheeky House Mouse, cut one of the lands, maybe like the third Mana Confluence, and play the third Giant Killer main, and then you can probably get away with cutting this in the board for the fourth Fatal Push. But yeah, I like the deck a lot. It was pretty sweet. Had a lot of fun. Definitely showed a lot of potential. Well, we don't get mana flooded, of course. All right, chat, I'm going to run to the restroom before we begin the last league of the night. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for being here. If you're